Empire.
Snobby because I feed them thousands. I know that didn't rhyme, but I'm only being honest. You can't pay me in cash, now I'm only seeing commas. I swear I got on sex, fifth boxes right now. I'm trying to milk the game as if the game was a cow. I had an Eddie Bow expedition 7 years ago. My grandma used to tell me that she swear I've been here before. I used to wear braids like Jason's lyric quote. Spent the bundle on the cross because I'm spiritual. And I can never pass a physical, I stay high as the voice of A-Time. And make mine a straight with no chase. Hold the ice, I got enough on anyway. And when they see the boy, they hyperventilate. I got them running after me like I'm about to win the race. Cause I'm a beast.
Gentlemen, thank you. Can I offer you anything?
No.
I must say, I was most impressed by the way you handled that business.
Thank you, Mr. Case.
Whenever I hear the term New York's finest, you're who I think of. You keep the rest of us safe and make it look easy.
Pardon me.
What's their music?
When you say the rest of us, Mr. Case, I mean, you got to look around. The rest of us is a category that you haven't qualified for in a long time.
Touche, detective. I won't deny it. I've done well.
Yes, you have. But I'm very confused. You see, I got a case where armed robbers laid siege to your bank.
It is your bank, right?
I'm chairman of the board of directors.
Then the vinegar zoot, the robbers disappear, poof. And they don't take a nickel, right?
You asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. I mean, it's your bank. You own it. I'm asking you.
It's a tiny part of our organization.
No robbers, no real victims, no loot missing. It's got to be the first time in law enforcement history.
I never heard of it before.
So you got to ask yourself, what the fuck happened? Don't you, Mr. Case?
I'm not quite sure I like your tone, officer.
You don't like my tone? Then give me a straight answer. It's the founding bank of your empire. You built it. It's your baby. Give me a straight answer. What do you think happened?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on now. Come on. I tell you what I think happened. I think you sent that woman in there to patch things up. Miss White, I think you paid her. What was she doing in there?
This is absurd. Are you implying that I had anything to do with it?
392. Safe deposit box 392. What's the story on that?
I have no idea what you're
Don't
talking
lie
about.
to me, Mr. Case.
I don't lie.
I looked at all the records. All the bank records for safe deposit boxes at your bank. At first glance, everything looked fine, but there was one safe deposit box that had no records. I mean, going all the way back to 1948. So I started thinking, who would have the answer to this riddle? Probably the man who forgot to mention that he built the bank in the first place in 1948. It doesn't add up, Mr. Case. It does not add up.
I'm afraid I can't be of any further use to you, detective.
It's something really bad, isn't it?
Mr. Frazier, I have spent my whole life serving humanity. You can ask anyone who knows me. They'll vouch for me and for the things that I've done.
You think they'll vouch for you after I find out the truth about this ring? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, that thing you said about us being New York's finest, I want you to know we really appreciate that.
How gracious.
Let's go.
What's going on?
That's what I want to know. What is going on? Huh, Sam? Let me ask your wife a couple of questions, okay? You move. You make one sound. I'll snatch the life right out of you, you understand?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Glad to hear it. I was worried about you. You are going to tell me everything I don't know, or I'm going to blow your head off.
Monsters exist.
No shit.
Nobody believed me. Yesterday I was a crackpot. But today?
So this was never about geology. You dropped those charges to flush something out. Who are you?
You heard of the USS Lawton? Neither did the public. Out of 1,000 young men on that ship, I was the only survivor. They told my family she was sunk in battle, but I know what I saw. It had no conscience. No reasoning, just destroy. I spent the last 30 years trying to prove the truth of what I learned that day. This planet doesn't belong to us. Ancient species owned this earth long before mankind, and if we keep our heads buried in the sand, they will take it back. My agency is known as Monarch. We specialize in the hunt for massive unidentified terrestrial organisms.
You knew that thing was out here?
I'm sorry for your men, Colonel. I truly am. Get us home with proof so we can send the cavalry.
I am the cavalry.
You are going to tell me everything I don't know, or I'm going to blow your head off.
Yeah, rapping is my hobby. My house has a lobby.
The Empire.
That's snobby because I feed them thousands. I know that didn't rhyme, but I'm only being honest. You can't pay me in cash, now I'm only seeing commas. I swear I got on sex, fifth boxes right now. I'm trying to milk the game as if the game was a cow. I had an Eddie Bow expedition 7 years ago. My grandma used to tell me that she swear I've been here before. I used to wear braids like Jason's lyric quote. Spent the bundle on the cross because I'm spiritual, and I can never pass a physical. I stay high as the voice of A-Time, and make mine a straight with no chase. Hold the ice, I got enough on anyway. And when they see the boy,